Yeah, so you can't get natural desiccated thyroid here on the NHS, which is kind of shitty because there's actually like this whole thing about how just supplementing synthetic T4 does not actually help every single person with a thyroid problem. But then the NHS will be like, well, sorry, your T4 levels are good now and your thyroid stimulating hormone levels are decent, so we're not going to treat you with anything else, even though you're still symptomatic. Yeah, like some people need to get T3, but it's very, very difficult to get the NHS to treat thyroid issues in any kind of different way from the standard procedure. Yeah, because like there's like a bunch of different reasons why you can have thyroid problems. One of them can be because, yeah, you're not generating enough T4 to turn into T3, because the way that it works is T4 is the passive version, which is then converted into T3 and used, I think? And yeah, if you don't have enough T4, you can't get enough T3, but then some people actually just have problems converting T4 into T3, and putting more T4 into them isn't going to help.
Glad you didn't perish, Mr. Chai.
Okay, we already talked to them before we stopped. Oh, yeah, no, that's not good, because iodine is how you treat an overactive thyroid. So if your thyroid is normal or slow and you saturate it like that, then yeah, you're gonna have problems. Not really, Imeal. Let me have a look at what I'm kind of using right now. Hold on. Someone messed up big time. Some model from the scrap version of the KEMONO series is hanging in the open air section. We scrapped that for a reason. I don't remember what I was doing.
A notice to all employees. The rumors about the demise of department heads has been greatly exaggerated.
Found you. Light 'em up!
I don't remember how to play. Shit. I am on fire. If I get the haze and the chaz, does that mean I was in time? Wow. Ah! How do I use my friends? Found it. Axis. Silver Cell, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. don't remember. Oh, right trigger.
Ready for this?
No.
Cold?
Don't forget to thank your brand manager, the real hero.
I don't like the audio quality on her Tannoy. Oh, I just realized I forgot to say something. Hold on. Sorry about that. I forgot to tweet? Really? After you told me? I'm the worst. Let me tweet. You went ahead and told me and you were like, oh yeah, I need to do that. There we are. Tweet. I like all the villains and I like all of the heroes. Why does this platform exist? Oh, because that's where I started. Wait, why does this platform exist then? Who dis?
Why do they put me up where I'm afraid of heights?
Oh.
Also, why did they even program me to be afraid of heights? None of this makes sense.
Well, see, you know when you get a new electronic for the first time when it heats up, sometimes you smell that, like, new electronic smell? When I was... Yeah, the source of all your anxieties, yes. But when I was looking at reviews for... when I was looking at reviews for this frickin' UPS, someone was like, I hate it, it smells... Like, it has a smell like electronics, so I sent it back. And, what? It's electronic! It's gonna! I hit the wrong button. This is what happens when you go away from a game for a bunch of time. Oh no. Don't make me fight. I don't know what I'm doing. Ow. I really hate this fire shit. Pairing feels really good when you manage to do it properly, yeah. Oh no! Oh no! I don't remember how these guys work.
I don't think that platform's gonna hold. Ready for this?
Stop setting me on fire! I don't remember what any of these people do! Chapati, thank you for doing the get yourself to Linky Wing. Thank you so much. Did I do it? Sass!
An exhibit destroyed. Great. Let's burn this whole place down.
Why does my model randomly twitch? In what way?
You seem more annoyed
Is it when I blink?
Nothing. It's
Because that's
stupid.
unfortunately
Let's
just
get
a
out of
little
here.
bit of a oddity to do with the way that iPhone tracks blinks. No, I haven't tried turning my lights back on. I was just enjoying the bliss of not having any noise on my microphone. I can never remember any of my my combos.
Another one.
As time crept forward,
This
Roxanne
isn't visible?
Vanderlei
It should be, hold on.
passed along the
Ow.
company to a new visionary. Kale, her only child, was the obvious choice. He was as smart, if not smarter, than his brilliant
Snaps to
mother.
the left or the right?
And oh, look
Really?
at that hair!
What? That's just a lie.
I don't see
Miss
it.
Peppermint, you are more frustrated than dealing with Mr. Chai.
Today, Kale's dear mother lives in peace and quiet, enjoying her
Unless you
retirement,
do you mean
knowing
tits?
the company
Like this?
in great hands.
He forced her out.
Cause that's a thing.
You're just as annoying as Kale's been saying.
I don't think they've overtly said that Peppermint is related to Kayla yet, but it's kind of like obvious.
Don't worry, Chai. Mimosa's just throwing whatever she has at you.
Well, I'm sure it's exciting to watch.
Indeed, it is.
Oh yo 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 yo. Excellent. No, Limebot's always had the same filter. Are we just making an example using Limebot? Right in the RSI. Laura, thank you for the 53 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I didn't realize there was gonna be another swing. Limebot has a filter? Of course. If like AI didn't, or most AI didn't have filters, they would say some truly heinous shit.
What you got? You got this?
Here to help, Chai. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, good start. Fuck. Alright, fine.
How's this? Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's really rough coming back to games like this when you haven't played in a while, because you're just like, you feel like super inept. I don't think there's anything extra there apart from that post-game door, so I'm just gonna go back. Gift Saving, thank you so much for the sub! Welcome aboard! Thank you very, very much. Welcome, welcome!
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
Oh no, it's another electricity panels one, isn't it? Yep. Sometimes I feel... Oh god. I couldn't remember how to parry! Ah, sorry! Here we go again. First try. Oh no. I keep forgetting the dodge button. Please help. Get fucked. Oh no. Boom! I really hate the fire. Oops. Alright, good special, everybody. I know this thing is a gimmick, but I don't know what it is. Ah! Oh dear. Almost. Yeah! I wasn't worried for a second. I was a bit worried for a second.
You're almost there, Chai.
Just open the door for us in the next room.
A statue too. Yeah, every time I come to a statue, everyone's like, handsome Jack.
Okay, I think the place is clear.
Kale took Vandalay Technologies into the next era with his vision for the future. Project Armstrong. He single-handedly developed the robotic limb system, taking the world's biggest technological empire directly into our hearts and minds.
You liar. That's not what happened.
Peppermint, take it easy.
I feel your pain. The exhibition was not all I hoped for either.
She did all the hard work. You stole it.
Why do I feel more out of the loop than usual?
I wanted to be my own person. I ran away from my family when I shouldn't have. I didn't know it would lead to this.
Peppermint, what's wrong?
Kale didn't develop all that technology. I know this because this leg, my mom made it for me.
Your mom has a competing robotic limb company.
No, Chai. My mom is Roxanne Vandalay.
Chai, please.
What?
Which makes Kale
My brother.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
He's always taken advantage of people, but I didn't think he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think. You think...
Who cares? Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because of you. We're all here because of you.
Yeah, but...
And I'm here fighting because of what you found and what you're trying to stop.
Not to mention, Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that, but that's like secondary or something.
Your brother doesn't define who you are.
And this doesn't change anything.
Really?
It only gives us a stronger reason to fight. As friends.
Chai, that was beautiful, mate.
So, you wanna go crash a party?
I'd like that. You know, I really wanted to say that crashing the party line since we got here. But it's okay. You can have it.
All right.
No. Necromagic, thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Ass.
We're here.
Okay. What am I supposed to do?
Chai, do your thing and get up to the backstage area.
Her performance time is moments away.
You're gonna have to hustle.
That path should lead you right to Mimosa's dressing room.
Good old Chai sneak attack.
I hope it actually works this time.
Hey, give it another chance.
Surprise her, and you'll get the upper hand.
But you've gotta move.
I'll see you at the show. We'll take her down. Together.
Ow.
Here I come, Mimosa.
Chai, just follow that hallway and you'll be at her dressing room.
Ooh.
We weren't able to stop the intruders in the museum.
I am not putting my performance at risk. I am going on now!
But miss, the children's choir.
Ah, put them in the DJ tent. I don't care.
There goes our ambush plan.
Well, I'll just have to do what I always do. Improvise.
I hope putting them on an actual musical stage for this music game is gonna be fucking awesome. Ooh, that's new. Ooh. Boing, boing. Yeah, the comic sections are very Spider-Verse. Cut the second paragraph. No negativity at all. Makes it feels like an apology. Makes us look weak. Vandelay Technologies is proud to announce that the Project Armstrong Festival occurred with astounding success on the Vandelay campus, with special critical acclaim to the headlining performance from Mimosa. The only possible negative comments were by some who were unable to get tickets to the performance due to astronomical demand. Mimosa has been quoted leaving the stage after her show as, "Never have I seen anything so glorifying to myself as this festival. I think we found our new annual tradition." Okie dokie then. What am I actually using right now? Okay, I need more chip slots. You knew she wasn't there, Chai. We just had the discussion.
Backup plan. Where are you?
On in 30 seconds. Lighting isn't ready. All the dancers on stage. Everyone in costume. Where's Left Shark? I can't find Left Shark.
Haha. I understood that reference. Oh no.
There he is.
No! I have become...
It's a long way to the stage. You better run, Shark. Miss your cue, and you are dead.
Go, Shark, go!
Made it backstage, Chai. Where are you?
I'm a shark.
I'm on my way to the stage, dressed as a shark. Ask me anything.
Please hurry. Mimosa is on stage now.
There's no time to be subtle about it, Chai. Just go at her.
With this costume, I don't think subtle is an option. Just think of an exit plan.
Leave it to us.
God, how long has it been since fucking Left Shark?
What a delicious evening. As the face of Vandelay Technologies, I just want to thank you for being a part of Project Armstrong. Everyone, put your hands in the air! Thank you so much. This is so on brand, it's amazing. You're gonna be great out there.
Look at her, hamming it up. You gotta get up to the stage.
Almost there.
I have a coworker that's... Or, sorry, had a coworker that's absolutely obsessed with Left Shark. Hello, RSS! Look! I'm Left Shark! Look! They were like, where's Left Shark? And I found the costume and now I am he. I hope I get to perform as Left Shark.
You're mine, Mimosa.
Wait for your cue, Shark.
Give us your Spectra password.
You ruined... Actually, you're all in store for a very special engagement. One of my good friends is here. I am the Queen of Spin, and this is my show. Assistants! And you out there...
Do we get to do a dance off?
Get ready for a show!
No, keep the left shark, you bastard. Oh fuck, what now? I don't know what you want me to do. Help!
How about this guy? Her glass is protecting her. You won't be able to directly damage her. You'll have to stun her to even have a chance.
I don't remember the gameplay gimmicks enough to stun her. Oh no, don't touch me! Oh. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Please stop.
Much damage if you can before her dress comes back online. Erase that from the light. Right, her breath is back in full power. Call me in and keep at her. Don't give her time to recharge.
What? It turned! I can't tell what she's doing. I'm dead.
That's my dress. Take a lesson. Don't interrupt the performance.
Man. Yeah, when you don't play a game like this for a while, it's like, how the fuck do I do this again? I think blocking her shit causes the stun gauge to go up.
You won't be able to directly damage her. You'll have to stun her to even have a chance. Lay off the little Take this, Mimosa. That's my dress for present. Let me slap some sense in it. No one saw that! Much damage as you can before her dress comes back online. Erase that from the live feed. Right, her dress is back in full power. Call me in and keep at her. Don't give her time to recharge. Mimosa. That's the power. My got this back. No problem. Wrong fight. Take this, Mimosa.
Oh lord. Ah, I can barely see when she's doing that one. Well, we're doing slightly better than we were. No! I hate it! I hate the thing! Dead. I do not like the slap attack.
In front of the crowd.
Oh man, I don't want to use continues because it downranks me, but I think I have to do the entire fucking level again if I do this.
This dress is a part of me. You'll never try. Her place is protecting her. You won't be able to directly damage her. You'll have to stun her to even have a chance. Now, that's my dress. Do as much damage as you can before her dress comes back online. You won't get away with that. Hi, her dress is back in full power. Call me in. Don't give her time to stun.
What am I even looking at here? Ow. Oh, please go away. Stop kissing me. Damn it. There we go.
Oh, this is entertaining. Let's raise the stakes and turn down the
No, don't do that. What? What? What are you doing?
How about the music?
All eyes on me, Mimosa.
This crowd's in the palm of my hand, and they want to see a real performance. Let's see who they're here for.
What? Oh no! That was the wrong button. I keep pressing the buttons wrong. There we go. Okay, no worries. My excuse is that I had to keep my eyes like so fixated on her in the first round that I couldn't see the buttons in the second round. My eyes have dried out. No, 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 not again. Please leave me alone. No! What is she doing? Oh no. Help! 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 Kill it! Kill it! Ow.
Take this, Mimosa. You won't get away with that. This is a hard fight, mate. You'll never get out of my way. Now this is the best.
What the fuck are you doing? Stop it! I'm being attacked by the sound of music. I thought I hit the parry button, but okay. This is probably the hardest fight so far, and I haven't played in so long. Okay, we're gonna fail again. I want nothing to do with it. No, stop slapping me, please. I'm dead.
You aren't even open.
I think I might restart the level because I've had like 3 continues now. I don't know. I'm not sure. Because it punishes you for continues, which is lame.
No one takes
Who cares about the score? I do!
To tell about it.
Wasted it.
Back at full power. Take this, Mimosa.
Roll up my sleeve.
You won't get away with that.
Yeah, I can't remember if I'm missing like a mechanic because she's being really mean. It's been way too long since I played. She's a tougher boss, so you're saying that maybe taking a break right before her was a bad idea? Oh, damn.
You won't get away with that. The crowd is here for me.
I don't know what she's doing here.
That's my dress for pressing.
Oh no. You done? Oh, I win? Yay! I didn't get that one at all. Yeah, it really sucked for the bit where you had to like do the beat rhythm game. I couldn't see the difference between left bumper and right bumper because my lenses have blurred. It was the worst thing ever. Oh, rip. I got a sass for that? I think we sent her to space.
I could get used to this.
You did good, Chai.
Think it might be time to get out of here.
But my overall score is going to be awful because I continued so many times.
Turn on the lights. Find them. Shut the campus down.
Which section, sir?
All of them!
Don't be upset, Chris.
I don't believe this. Now Corsica's with them. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Well, technically, it's just you and me now.
Shut it, Roper.
Kale,
Yeah, she's very mean. I didn't like the backhand thing at all.
So not a bug.
I liked his Gary Oldman.
What do you know about security? You're just a number cruncher.
You don't want to upset me, Kale.
Why not? I want to see just how angry you can get if those punks make it in here.
If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. Now, might I suggest pushing plans forward?
After I get a coffee.
We shut down the cafe.
When I said close the campus down, I didn't mean the cafe!
You said all of them!
Close down everything.
But not coffee, Roper, not coffee. You always need coffee for things like this. Open the cafe.
And Spectra?
We're going to have to accelerate the plans. Settle this like family.
Wait. I didn't get punished? I got an S, which made me an A. It could have been much worse. So now my total score is sa. I got punished, but not as badly as I thought I would get punished.
Okay, gang, we're still missing 2 passwords. Kale's and finance guy. What's his name?
Roquefort?
Roquefort.
They're both in Vandelay Tower, and almost all security robots on the island have formed a ring around the building.
Yeah, she was very difficult.
I got an email. Apparently no one's removed me from the
not a good boss to take a break before. I'd like to go back through this game and actually play it well. That would be really, really exciting.
If Chai can't take them, we don't have artillery heavy enough to breach a ring like that. Oh no.
Heavy artillery.
Why are you suspiciously repeating those words?
I think I may have a plan.
I don't want Chai around heavy artillery. That sounds really bad. I'm rich.
What's going on, Chai?
I'm just gonna quickly go and get my eye drops because I'm not kidding when I said that. During the first round, I had to stare at her so long that my lenses hurt. 1 second. I need to be able to see. Be right back. You have contacts, but you have to take them out to play a game. I would, but wearing glasses fucks up the tracking on the VTuber. Yeah, when I'm doing things like Mythic Plus and WoW, like anything that requires me to keep my eyes open a long time is like glasses time! Because yeah, it gets blurry.
Macaron, I can feel your tense.
How can I not be, Chai?
Hey, Amara.
Security's on lockdown. Everyone's looking for us. And I don't know what to do.
But I know what to do.
Well then, don't keep us waiting. I'm getting anxious.
You're always anxious. What do I need to do to calm you down?
Oh, sorry, Chai. It's a bad habit. If anyone can get us through this, it's you.
Aw, always can count on you for the vote of confidence. Seems like Roquefort and Zanzo had a rough relationship. Any inside info?
All I know are the arguments. R&D wants money to create, finance wants it done cheaper.
Ah! I will pretend I know how to manage money.
But creating things that are good, it's not a science. It cannot be calculated. Roxanne understood that. She knew things took time and made sure we had what we needed. But Roquefort, it was all about the contribution. I mean, I know that's how business works, but I thought we were more than that.
Seems like that won't change until he's gone. So let's stay focused.
Dude, Matt, my class has been buffed like 3 patches in a row. Like we had a baby patch, then we had a big patch, and now we have had another patch, or you know, another buff just gone. And all we had to do was be horribly undertuned for like 2 months. Yay! Blizzard loves us now. Hi, Snow Jelly, welcome, and thank you very much. Oh, you're very sweet. I guess I'll just buy everything. Zoom. Oh wait, wasn't I saving for one of these? I think I was.
Good to see you again, Mr. Chai.
Nice work setting up our escape plan at the show.
Oh, I merely flipped the switch. Your showdown with Mimosa was much more work.
You can say that again. We put on a good show.
A Project Armstrong festival for the ages.
You didn't happen to get a video of it, you know, for remembering the good times?
Of course not. I live in the moment.
Cinnamon, I gotta know. Did you realize Peppermint was related to Roxanne Vandelay?
Of course. Wasn't it obvious?
It really was.
Psych robots, dude.
You don't need to be a psych robot.
It was clearly a private matter she held close. It was not my business to tell.
That's very considerate of you.
Of course it is. Just as I do not tell everyone here your darkest secrets. They are very embarrassing indeed.
I don't think Chai is capable of dark secrets.
Chai?
Sup?
So, how does it feel to take down one of your old co-workers?
Mimosa. Honestly, I'm not dwelling on it.
Do you think all of their electronics are waterproof?
After work.
Or be friendly, or even talk.
Yikes.
Yeah, Kel was the only one on her radar, but even that was second to her public image. Granted, if you wanted the world to know what you were up to, Mimosa was number one for that.
Well, now she's number done.
Is that with you in these jokes? They're honestly terrible.
You doing okay? You look more worried than usual.
For the first time in a while, I don't know what to do. But even worse than that, you seem to, which is a little frightening.
It's because you're too tactical. You think inside the box.
Oh, believe me, I've approached this from multiple angles.
Well, I'm so far outside the box, there's like no box. Just some sort of spherical thing.
Like a sphere?
No, it's even more abstract than that.
Okay, this conversation isn't instilling any confidence, so just let us know when you have your plan figured out.
I actually got confused. Like, Wizard Game's not out until the 10th, right? Oh, no, wait, it's the early access. I was like... when I stepped away, I checked my phone, and I was like, wait a second. Is Right. I got really confused.
Hey, Peppermint.
No, it's not. There's a pre-purchase early thing.
I guess we can finally talk, if you want to, about you, Kale, your family.
The long stories may be for another day, but I think I took my mom's push for me to be someone better a bit too personally. I left home, wanted to do things my own way. But looking back, she probably
Yeah, I always
only
thought that
wanted
was
the best
kind
for
of
me.
weird. Like,
You said she made your robotic leg.
surely if it's like everyone who ordered it early gets to play it
She made it by hand.
on a certain date, that's the
I
actual
tinkered with it
release
a bit,
date.
but it's still pretty much how she designed it.
Sounds like Project Armstrong.
Technically, it was.
Like, I've seen a few games
I
do
know
that
that
now,
after
and it's
she
just kind of like,
realized
well,
what
if everyone
technology
gets to
can
play
do
it
in
that
this
bought it
case,
on a
she
certain date,
started
that's
up a
just the
unit
release
in
date.
Vandalay to develop prototypes. And Kale is just rewriting that history. It's unforgivable.
Well, he's got more than just you angry at him. We've got your back.
I appreciate that, Chai.
Ooh, I can't wait to see your face when you hear my plan.
I'm more worried than anything.
Right, I
I'd
see, I
curate a
see.
montage of your plans that have gone terribly.
Terribly amazing?
No, just terribly. Granted, you find a way to get yourself out of them, so I can't complain too much.
That's because it's all going according to plan.
You specifically say you are improvising when you do stuff like that. That's the opposite of a plan.
Yeah, no, I'll be streaming the direct tomorrow. Someone actually asked, and I forgot to
plan.
respond, but I am. Chai's voice actor is Prompto from Final Fantasy 15, which is a game that really should have, got more than it did. I'm never gonna get over it. My road trip game is never gonna get anything else because it got mismanaged horribly.
You and I were the star of the show back there.
My boys, yeah.
Everyone's starting to look at me like I know what I'm doing. All right.
How many stages total are there?
A plan. I needed to come up with a plan. Breaking through all of security? Not on our schedule. I needed to get around it. Or in this case, over it.
How about next time we shoot you out of a cannon right to where we need to go?
Peppermint knew it all along. Those fireworks from the festival had to get launched somehow. Turns out it was from on top of the QA center in production. But now it was time for us to use it, shooting me into Vandalay Tower and right into Ropever's office. The plan was airtight.
It was irresponsibly dangerous.
Statistically, the least likely to succeed.
It was supposed to be sarcastic.
Wait,
had
they
so
asked
much
for
heart.
permission and Square Enix
couldn't
said
say
it was
no.
dumb?
With the team in agreement, I snuck through production in the night.
And we don't have a problem with it, we just think it's fucking stupid. I think that's the best response you could ever get from a company. Jesus fuck, that's loud.
Woo! What a wild battle! I wish you could have seen it.
I can't believe you survived that.
That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, let's never mention this again. But hey, I'm here now.
Anyway, Chai, I need you to sync 808 to the cannon.
Once I have access, I can recalculate the trajectory here.
Let's go. Wait, is there anything like this one? I don't remember how these work.
We're in. Cinnamon, buddy, you calibrate the coordinates.
Chai, just got an email. You know you're there. Wow, should really take me off the security alerts.
Cinnamon, how long for the cannon prep?
My apologies, Mr. Chai, but I need a moment.
I'll give you 2 minutes.
Chai, 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 chai. Ass.
My preparations for the cannon have completed. Now you can
Nasty,
make the
thank you for the
careful
15 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you.
Is that the fastest you can go?
Mr. Chai, precision is paramount. I made a helpful visual guide to let you know my progress. Oh, there it is. I hope you like my design.
Stop the cannon! Chai, don't let them break it.
That would be worse than breaking my concentration.
Cinnamon, you're taking it the worst. Chai, the enemies are damaging the cannon.
Oh, they should probably stop doing that.
I made those helpful icons to tell you which ones.
I'm on.
Chai, we're going to destroy the cannon.
I'm getting there.
Please talk to this ASAP.
Cinnamons almost done. Take out any security left.
Fine. Finish this up. Get him, Macaron.
Die, please, robot. Das.
Cinnamon, it's stuck at 99%. What's going on?
How odd. My signal is cut off. Might something be interfering with it?
Yeah, I loved Prey from Arcane. And Dishonored was good. But I'm not sure about Deathloop.
I think I found the interference.
Oh. Firebird.
Fantastic, Mr.
Wait.
Chai.
No, not fantastic.
You've got this, Jai. Wreck that thing, and Cinnamon's in the clear.
What? I wasn't even in it.
Shark, turn it right and go. Get him, Macaron. No problem, Jai.
Last down. We need to bring it down to the ground so we can push out the flames. That's where I come in.
No, why are you shooting these?
The old one, too.
Here goes. Go get him, Jai.
Get him, Macaron.
Die, please. Uh-oh, it's doing that bird thing. I got paranoid and just nailed every beat instead.
My access has returned, with only moderate suffering from Mr. Jai. The cannon is angled right at Ropefer's office. Only the payload is required.
Just call me Payload.
No.
This is the greatest plan ever!
This is the dumbest plan ever.
Let's hope this works.
Gang? What's that?
Oh my, that was not in my calculations. Good news, he'll still hit the tower. Just not exactly where we planned.
Well, I'm in. I hope no one noticed.
Yeah, I hear the song here on non-streamer mode is pretty fucking good.
Crap. Hey, wait! Come on!
1% off full S again. What?
Nope.
You gotta get out of here.
Ready?
What?
No one messes with Vandalay cuisine.
Sort of time.
What?
Cole?
It's a fucking ninja again. Oh no. I don't really understand that combo at all. It's weird. Cause it, like when he does the bit at the start, it's only part of the combo. Ow. Oh no. Oh, so close. Here we go again. Close.
Huh? Oh. Get him there and eat this cake for lunch. Okay, that was rough. Even for me.
Sir Macaron passed out, but he's on his feet again.
Chai, you're doing it. The tower is unguarded. We're headed your way.
Chai, Roquefort's office is a couple floors above you. Get up there and kick his ass.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Rockford here. Shut this place down. Protect finance at all costs. I see the costs.
Mitch! Don't get smooshed, Mitch! Don't smoosh, Mitch!
Oh my, it's been quite a while, but I can tell you are quite a predicament.
Did you just sacrifice yourself for my escape?
Unfortunately not. I was merely on the way to get lunch.
Oh, well. Still, thanks.
Always glad to be helpful.
Aww. Bless you, Smidge. You see, that's level design. They put the ladder there so you would look up, and even if you don't use the ladder, that's still the way to go. Video games.
Here we go. No problem, little guy.
You're not going anywhere.
Roquefort's claim is false. There is a route below you.
Oh, rub it. Oh no, he went into the gears. That's horrible.
up, Ty?
Oh, I didn't even see that there. So was it the Prodigy that plays here? For the non-streamer license game? Version?
3, 2, 1, go!
Fuck.
Like this. Right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice. You fuckers!
Ow, 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 ow! Incoming, Ty!
Let me at those shields, Ty.
Light him up!
Oh.
Gotta roll on my
Here we go!
Let me at
You got this,
Hold on.
I don't know what that does. Ooh! I had the option to do something, but I didn't do it in time.
I can put a stop to that.
After all, thank you for the 69 months. Nice. Uh-oh. What?
Those arms are blocking everything. Wait for it to put its guard down.
Go ahead, Ty.
Woo! I didn't mean to dodge. Sorry. Sa!
Please tell me I'm close.
Kinda. Looks like it's across from an atrium you're coming up to.
If you find any shortcuts before I do, let me know, okay? Yeah.
A new rhythm attack? I didn't see it. I kind of like the one that I have now, though. That looks like a mash. I can't do a mash. You don't get to choose what song you hear. Each level just has a song.
Welcome to the future of technology. Vandalay.
Yeah, I think I found the atrium.
Look up to the left.
Yep, I see it.
Rotpert's office is right on that balcony.
Oh, dope. I got this.
For all units entering rooms, please use the doors available. Destroyed walls are very expensive to replace.
I don't think those involved with the construction of the oversized version of my likeness. I don't think this feat can be overstated. While this can be seen as self-centered and egomaniacal, I disagree. It is a standing monument to what one person can achieve. I feel it's subtle, if anything. As a self-made man, disregarding my family lineage, I inherited wealth and the fact that I started at the top and worked my way sideways to get this position. I hope this piece is a reminder that you, yes you, can one day be the head of the world's largest corporation. Epam, thank you for gifting 3 months to Miko. Thank you very, very much. Okay.
No one panic. Mr. Chai has assured us he has, quote, got this, end quote.
Just brush it off. You're almost there.
Hey, Aviana. How are you? Ow. Oh, not again. I win. Diddy Daddy, thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Slowly remembering how to play. Hi, Hungerberg. I'm doing alright. How are you? CSS. Axis.
Enjoying this 808?
All units in the atrium, do whatever you need to do. I'll expense it.
Oh boy, expensed.
First, I was gonna do that anyway. Second, I can make my own decisions, Corsica. I am an adult.
Wait, how old is Chai?
Shot himself out of a cannon.
Hey, it worked. Kind of.
Did that switch just say ow? 25? Oh. I see. Hi, actually kind of enjoyed Bootleg Invaders Must Die. I thought it was good. I don't remember how to do the mashing combo actually, because I forgot that that was a thing that I could do. Hold on. Combo list, combos. What was it called? X, Y, mash Y. No, that's not it either. That's not it. Oh, there we are. I'd like to thank every section of the company for participating with the budget challenge. While it was difficult to shave off unnecessary costs, the results have allowed us to have our most profitable quarter yet and increased bonuses for all our top employees. I'd personally like to give the finance section a special thanks for submitting the idea of removing the left arms and legs from development programmers to cut costs. A brilliant move.
We apologize for the explosions and inconvenience. Please try to focus on your work.
No problem, guy.
Poor robot is not having a good time. Put him out of his misery! Oh, you cannot. Hoodie pre-orders for employees. Due to the amount of commotion regarding the escape defect and Kale's assurance that the situation will be handled with finality, we've begun accepting pre-orders for the humorously themed I Survived the Project Armstrong Defect Fiasco hoodies. These will be available in a white Nimbus colorway with the text in a font called Tangolian Rail. They will be individually numbered for any surviving employees. Please register your size in the link below. Security note: unauthorized link automatically removed. Hyper Hedgehog, thank you for the 45 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Hey. Simple steps to becoming the most powerful company in the world, do everything better than everyone else, and make money. Thank you for reading this employee handbook. All 150,000 subconditions to this step are included in mandatory online tutorials. All employees will have 1 week to complete the courses. Oh no, there's a ninja down here. Actually, it's not a ninja, it's like Pyro?
I'm here.
What? Oh, he got stunned. I was like, wait, where did the attack go? Oh no. problemo. Cyan Phoenix, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, you are going down.
Oh, nice. Did I break the statue?
All right, problem solved. Now to get back up.
But yeah, it kind of feels like the game is like speeding up. Do we have much longer on this?
Macaron, ready to redecorate?
Here we go. Now here's the old one, too. Take this statue, Kale.
Wait, one more? Really? 3? Okay. Do you see a thing down here? Stuff! I heard the post game's actually hard. I don't know if I'll do the post game. I got a lot of stuff to play at the moment.
Oh, this is new.
Hello.
Get up.
Okay.
Hello?
You sure made an entrance, lad. If you'd come for me, I'd walk away.
You trying to make a deal? Come on, man.
You think I'd let you spoil our plan? Leave profits on the table?
This isn't about money.
It always is. You get in our way, you'll see red.
He's just letting us in?
This guy looks like a total pushover.
Uh-oh.
No, Chai. Roquefort had a bad rep around the office. Something about a wolf in sheep's clothes.
Keep that confidence in check, Chai.
I like the drum. I'm gonna get bungered.
Roquefort! Spectra passkey! Now!
Oh yeah, sure, take it. What do you think I am? An idiot?
Well, it was worth asking.
You're making me angry. I was on my deathbed when Kale saved me. I was smart, but weak. He fixed that.
Really? Why do you want to be less smart?
This is a waste of time, and you know what time is? Money. And I am not gonna waste any more of that.
I'm gonna waste you.
Well,
damn.
Tell me how it feels to underestimate someone.
Oh no. What? Oh no!
Silence now, kid.
Corsica? That wolf thing?
Was not an expression!
You wanna get that tail? You gotta get through me.
I'm scared. I am scared. Keep forgetting to do the follow-up attacks. Ow. Oh. Did I just win? Huh.
You're only making me angry.
Is that even possible?
Oh shit, never mind!
Let's take this someplace a bit more secure, so we don't disturb the neighbors.
Bad touch. I hope. Uh-oh. Ow. Big bad wolf.
Watch out, Ty!
I'll be in. Let me help. You don't scare off.
I am scared. Can I block that one, or is that just an unavoidable big bad wolf thingy? It's happening again! What? Oh no, this looks awful. just thought it was above. No, come here. Booker vented, you're right.
Profits would leave on the table.
The numbers are in, and you are out.
Well, that makes no sense, you idiot.
Is he gonna become a dragon?
I put my stock in future, but not yours.
Oh no. Oh no, not again. Please get out of the get out of the gold! Oh, that sucks. Suddenly he went nuts. There's gotta be a way to get him to not do that constantly, because that was like oppressive.
I put my stock in future, but not yours, kid.
What is? Oh, there's an arm there. I gotta get over to that thing, I think, so he gets like stung by it, maybe. But the amount of time I have to deal with that is like tiny.
I put my stock in future.
Here we go again.
But not yours, kid.
Okay. So how do I make that happen consistently? It like seemed like an accident. lots of occasions where it sounds like I got the parry, but I'm still taking damage. Does it have to be perfect? Because if so, I'm fucked.
Don't be scared, Shy.
I am scared. Uh-oh. No, no, no! Don't big bad wolf! I got my thing!
Together we can go up against them.
The funny thing is, you think you can win. But as long as you keep making me mad, I'm not
Men too angry to die.
Time to cash my check by taking you out!
Quarter 3 earnings delivered. Please watch out for falling profits.
AS all the way down.
We're here.
Oh, you should have seen
I will
it.
get an A
What
because
a
I had to
fight.
continue,
We
unfortunately.
were spectating through the door. Lady Corsica suggested to let you handle it.
Rude.
Cinnamon, we don't always have to repeat everything we hear.
Last on the list? Kale.
Are you ready for this, Peppermint?
I am. It ends here.
Man, look at how many S's I got, though. Sass.
Gale is plotting, and much smarter than us, especially Mr. Chai. We should be ready.
I should be confident, but I'm worried.
Hey, everyone. Vibe check. Macaron, I need you to be positive for this one. Peppermint, it'll be hard, but don't let emotion get in the way. Corsica, I can count on you to be level-headed about this. Cinnamon, keep doing whatever you're doing.
You know, I like this new Chai. He's quite come around, hasn't he?
So, let's prep everyone.
Oh. Oh god, we're endgaming.
How's it going? I gotta say, as much as I didn't see Roquefort actually turning into a giant wolf, I didn't expect us to come this far.
You assumed I would fail?
Well, I figured your luck had to run out at some point. But don't get cocky. Kale's like nothing we've come to before.
I'm not underestimating him.
That's good. But I'm a bit worried about Peppermint. This is personal for her.
After all we've been through, it might not be easy. But I think she can handle it.
You might be right about that. But we need to be there for her when she needs it.
That's what we're here for.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Chai, I probably don't need to tell you this, but don't expect an easy victory here.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Well, up until now, you seem to expect everything to go your way.
Why are you
I am the
blowing me up for
protagonist.
this critical moment?
I want to help you figure things out, Chai.
Now?
Actually, you're probably right. Why don't we save the self-reflection until after all of this?
Yeah. Good call, Corsica.
Mr. Chai!
I think the wolf fight was actually my favorite boss fight so far. Like, the beat was really distinctive and good, and it just felt really good parrying him.
All right, Cinnamon, give me the data breakdown.
On what, Mr. Chai?
On the thing we're about to do.
I do not just have random data. I need something to quantify.
Well, quantify me.
I actually tried, but every time I put you into a calculation, I get an error. I think you are the human equivalent of dividing by 0.
Awesome.
For you, maybe, but for me, it is very confusing.
So Rogue Fur managed to keep a giant werewolf hidden inside him. What about you, Cinnamon? What's hiding under that hunk of metal?
Unfortunately, nothing, Mr. Chai. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Everybody's got something.
I want to believe so, but I have yet to find it.
When the time comes, you'll know it.
Surely there's a way to redeem my graffiti and stuff. Like it.
Deep breaths. Chai.
Are you panicking again?
No.
How could I not? We're up against Kale.
But we took down everything they've thrown at us so far. And Rogue Fur was even a giant werewolf.
You're right. Like you said, I gotta be a bit more confident.
When you're worried about what's to come, do what I do. Just think in an hour, 2 hours, we'll be done. And we'll have won. See yourself at the finish line.
Wow, that's pretty insightful, Chai.
Yeah, I read it when I flipped through Peppermint's diary.
Wait, what?
So, Kale's office. He's home turf. What can we expect?
Honestly, I don't know. Spoke to Corsica, and even she's never been inside.
Well, that's not good.
You're right. It's not.
Wait, don't freak out. It just means we have the advantage of not knowing what we are doing.
Do you think he asked permission
How
first?
is that an advantage?
Well, we'll be alert. Be ready for everything, since we don't expect anything.
Well, that's one way to look at it. All right. Maybe this will work out.
This game is awful with contact lenses, and I just don't have enough clarity of vision. I actually have a follow-up contact lens appointment. I don't know. I think they might, like... Because the place that I get my lenses from doesn't offer laser eye. I think they're probably just gonna go, no, you should never get laser eye, don't do it. Because then they don't get money from me every month anymore.
You doing okay?
But I want lasers in my eyes. It's important.
You gonna be all right with Kale?
There's probably nothing I can say to change his mind. All I really want to know is where my mom is.
I thought she retired.
Technically,
Contact lenses do get kind of expensive. Like, I think I pay like 30 a month for mine.
I have a feeling he knows where she is.
Well, we'll get you some answers. Then make him pay.
I have a feeling, though, that I won't be able to get laser eye surgery because my lens prescription keeps changing. Like, apparently they're not supposed to do it until your prescription kind of, like, levels out. But my eyes have been getting worse since I was about 12.
Well, looks like we're at the end of our set.
Like, I was actually amazed to hear that there are people whose prescription doesn't change every time they go in for a checkup. Every time I go in for a checkup, I have to buy a new pair of glasses or lenses because my prescription has changed.
Hey, we all got our problems. Can't say I made a good first impression either.
Guess we learned a lot from each other.
We kind of sanded down each other's sharp edges, I guess.
Uncharacteristically
You're minus
introspective,
5.5?
Jai.
I just hit minus 6.
Maybe you have changed.
It sucks,
Could
doesn't
say
it?
the same for you.
Hey, Cheesy, thank you so
Looking forward
much.
to the
Can we get a
day
shout
you
out for
do
Cheesy Draws,
something
please?
Heroically irresponsible.
May have to wait a bit longer for that.
How you doing, Cheesy?
Let's get Kale's password and shut down Spectra.
Roquefort's private elevator will take us to Kale's office. Everyone get on.
Yeah, which is a shame. Like, do I just never get laser eye surgery if my eyes keep getting worse?
I can't believe it.
Bet you didn't think we'd still be hanging out, Peppermint.
Nope. And I didn't think we'd be teaming up with Vandelay's own staff either.
Yeah, getting new glasses is honestly fucking expensive for me now.
Are we sure we're gonna be okay?
For the lenses alone, I think I had to pay about
have learned much from
$250.
Mr. Chai. And you, sir, must chill out.
Chai?
Yeah?
Chai, I do trust you. You know that, right?
Yeah, at like I think up to minus 10.
Now arriving at Kale Vandelay's office.
Get ready.
It's just you and us, Kale. And nothing's gonna come between us. Mom?
No. Robo-Mom.
Peppermint?
You're here?
I never left.
At least. A trick.
And that's as far
Robo-Mom.
as you'll come.
Mom, what are you doing? I tried to find you. Kale's here, and there's this...
Spectra, I know. I promise to help him, no matter who gets in the way.
Roxanne, no, you'd never do something like this.
Unless she's being controlled by...
It's the mind control stuff.
Kale's finest work, and able to seduce even the most
Stubborn of minds.
You used it on your own mother.
Well, how else could I have gotten this job? I wasn't Mommy's favorite.
Let her go.
I know you probably think Spectra is nefarious, but I disagree. It's simply nudging people into the Vandelay ecosystem.
Wait, this is all an overly complicated plan to sell more product.
You have any idea how difficult it is to make something people actually want to buy? It's ridiculously hard! Hey, a new whatever! Well, what color, what model, size, speed, do I need it? All that stress, gone. Because we'll subconsciously make that decision for you.
You're enslaving them.
I'm freeing them with the truth of having a better life.
This is so corporate.
I know, right? But look at you, wanting a brand new Project Armstrong enhancement to become a rock star. Ugh. You're nothing without my technology. You bought into it, and you'll help bring even more customers.
Project Armstrong was meant to help people. It was Mom's idea.
Well, Spectra is mine! And look who's in control now. Bam! Time for Spectra's wireless test run. Keep an eye on your buddy Chai here.
No! We're so close!
Broke it.
Stealing my technology and then calling yourself a rock star? For doing what, exactly?
I don't know what to do. Maybe Kale is right. I'm nothing without this arm.
Chai, don't let him get to you.
You led us here.
And it's because of who you are.
But
That
I
we're
can't
trapped
get
in
us
this
out of
box now.
It's not your fault, Mr. Chai. It's a harmonic force field.
A harmonic force field? You mean like sound?
Yes, but destroying it requires a huge amount of energy.
If I can synchronize with the frequency, I have to at least try. It's not over yet. Stand back.
Is he gonna do that thing that Quicksilver did and like vibrate his hand so hard that it shatters the glass?
Just remember. Feel the beat.
Oh.
You may not be slim, but you get it done.
You might not see it.
Yay!
I like this new child. He's quite come around.
Yeah, is it gonna make me do the Elite Beat Agent Spinner?
We're in this together.
I, for one, Mr. Chai, like your pants.
Good enough.
I do trust you. You know that, right?
And I know it now. I don't need a guitar. I am a rock star.
Jabari, thank you for giving the interest of dismissal.
I thought you said you didn't need a guitar.
Yeah, but this is much cooler. We can do this.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Someone get me a cortado.
Coffee machine's only putting out decaf, sir.
What? And now this.
Superhero walk! Oh, I like the fist bump. That was cute.
Hey, Kale! We got beef!
Okay, screw this. Do what you need to do, just stop them.
Mission briefing. Team, split up.
I
Let's get this
like
jackass.
Cinnamon's sunglasses. Wait, they're all physically here. Oh, that's weird.
Where do I...
I got you, Jai.
All right.
We're gonna need this.
And we're in.
Out of service.
Haven't stopped me yet. I'll find a way.
Why is this game is so fucking good, dude. This song is awesome. This whole game is amazing. Oh, I just remembered to remember a combo. That's not it. It's okay, it's 1x.
We're coming for you, kid.
Or maybe not. Mr. Jai, now it is my turn to help you.
Great job, Cinnamon.
Shake it off, Jai.
I'm almost near the path to the Spectra building.
Yeah, like, I feel like some of the really big anticipated games coming out this year, plus the fact it came out so early, might help, like, hurt its chances, but I think it absolutely deserves all the accolades.
How about a shortcut?
I like how the others have done something different than what you would usually use them for. Corsica is still just like, nope.
It's gonna be smooth sailing from here.
I'm going to do the thing with the fan again.
I can see a... What the hell is that?
Now for something you won't get past.
Get out of there, little guy!
Santos robot?
Looks like Kale put on the final touches.
Oh shit.
doing this.
Uh-oh. Easy. Get out of here.
Okay, giant death robot. Any ideas?
You won't take it on by yourself. Just avoid it for now.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Try to look our way back to us.
Anything cool back here? Like, I don't think I can get up there. No. No.
Run towards it. Trust me on this one. Right, to your left. Run for the center.
Mr. Jai, I've hacked this way.
Ow. Friendly mode engaged? I don't believe you, Laimu bot.
Nowhere to run. Corsica! This is where you don't let me down!
Hit him in the weak spot.
Ty, you want to get out of there?
Thanks, Macaron!
Not done yet.
I can't stop putting the billboards in front of the jumps. I'm just gonna wait. Oh no, you're not. Don't like this area.
This should be of assistance.
Made it.
It appears the break in its armor reveals a critical weak point.
Not sure it's enough to take that thing down, though.
Well, it's something. Just gotta get close to it. Well, the good news. I think you lost it.
Let's not.
Darn, it's stuck. Any way you can reach it.
Kinda busy right now. Give me a second.
Ah. Oh no, not again. Hooray! Mini us!
But that'll do it.
gonna do something, Shy! Do it now!
Hold on. Coming in hot.
But in hot to where? Maybe over there? Oh, what's down here? Oh!
Bet you won't see this coming.
Hee
That was awesome! What do we do now?
Wait.
What song plays on this for the licensed one?
This may do the job. Perhaps that arm can still be used.
Cinnamon, what are you doing?
Oh my
I
god.
can finally be of assistance. I must seize this opportunity.
Oh no. Don't die,
my,
Cinnamon.
This is quite fun. I see why you enjoy this, Mr. Jai.
You can do this, Cinnamon.
I'm compatible. It's quite heavy, though. I could use a hand.
Cinnamon! Yes, yes, yes! Let's help him out.
You ready?
Oh my god. I missed the last one. Give me the old laser hand surgery.
Cinnamon!
Was I dope, Mr. Chai?
That was very dope, Cinnamon. Man, he is messed up.
Nothing I can't fix.
Stop, Kale. I will be fine. I'm glad to finally be useful.
We'll take it from here, lad.
Guys, we gotta move.
This is it.
Let's close the set.
Strap him to your back. Take him with you. Oh! I did it! I am finally ass! Fully ass, look! Look! Ass.
Nowhere to run, Kale.
Gotta admit, you work really well together.
You're not going through with this.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Enough, Kale.
Kale is a
Can't
MOBA
stop
player.
all of us.
Oh, really? You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
Damn it, Kale!
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
You know what? I'm good.
You know what? Doesn't matter. We both know who's the target user of Spectra.
No, my Zune!
Another pawn. And this one should fare me better.
I'm proud to be a member of the Vandelay family.
I would never say that.
Yeah, well, that's the point. I'm controlling you.
Yes, yes, 808!
Is this a joke? You think I can't deal with a cat? What do you think you can do?
Get on! Get on!
Stood tall and I began to shake. My blood coursed strong as you ready to take. I nodded once and that was all it took. In a blink you were over me and my world shook.
I'm not actually playing the song, this is the streamer version.
Damn it!
Get down, Ty!
Don't call it a comeback.
Pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
With a splash and a squeeze, it's my turn to breathe. Let me show you the unspoken promises mutually. Jesus between blood mixed from the seventh son of the seventh son.
Ow!
See what I am capable of?
Ow.
Come on! Back off!
No, come on! Wait, I can still summon them? I didn't even notice. Alright, well. Oh, Jesus, that's persistent. I'm getting bungered. It's hard to get the follow-up hit. I don't know what it is about that one, I'm bad at it. Oh man!
Epic fight on the rooftop and you lose here? We haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet.
Why are you mean to me, Chris Redfield?
With a splash and a squeeze, it's my turn to breathe. Your fate is
My problem is I can't see how many hits are coming. Like, the rhythm's not the hard part, it's like, wait, how many times is he gonna hit me? For most of it, I keep like accidentally doing a directional parry, which is much worse for these segments. Oh, he turned. Oh.
Come on.
Close.
Look at you. You think you're any match for me?
Just watch this.
I don't know why I keep messing up that second one.
You should have joined me when you had the chance.
No. 1, 2. Is it? The timing on it's weird. All right. Too early. Too early. Oh no! It's a little bit odd. Okay, first try.
You should see what this body is capable of. What's your pathetic arm tech to shame?
You see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
I'm gonna get like insta one shot.
Let me handle that.
Oh. I need... Okay. He's putting the big armored ones down, but then Macaron isn't actually hitting them. Weird. Let's try something else. Or maybe...
I can break that lens for you, Shy. Now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
You got this, Mac. Let me out.
Do I just have to wait for them to shame me?
Let me break those shoes. Let's finish this time.
You can't break these cups! So wait, I had to wait for them to tell me to break the cups? He had a follow-up!
New tech too much for you. As expected.
He had a follow-up!
You should see what this body is capable of.
You see about that.
Okay, I'll let him attack and then I'll try and counter it. Because just attacking him doesn't seem to work.
I can break that lens for you, Shy. Now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Might want to stand back.
Stay back, Shy. Let me have that. Now it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, so I just gotta slowly... I gotta let him attack and then I gotta counter. What? Fuck you!
Let me break those shoes.
Ow. Oh, I see. When he does enough of the shield attacks, I can presumably attack him freely. Or at least a little bit more freely. Oh, shit. I keep forgetting about the follow-up. Oh. Oops. Okay, one arm down. No. Oh, you can't actually jump that. Okay. Today I learned.
Might want to stand back.
I'm gonna kill that and then I'm gonna special. Okay, block it next time!
Now see if you can destroy them.
It's over, Kale.
On my side, you could have been something, Chai. Too bad your little adventure ends here.
Oh lord. What the fuck? I didn't even see the combo. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Not even you can stop this.
What the fuck am I listening to? Holy shit. He's kind of gone crazy mode. Oh no, the whole thing?
Sure.
Oh wait, no, okay, that's fine.
See what I am capable of?
Oh, not this shit again. Oh. I can't tell what the actual combo is. It's really hard to see. Ow!
With you out of the way, now no one will stop me.
Holy moly. Okay. A boss. That is a boss indeed. Okay, we will just be very careful and everything will be fine.
Adventure ends here. Not even you can stop this.
My slave.
Problem is, if you're spamming your companions, which you kind of need to break his guard, it can be a massive pain to see some of the effects. Ooh! We're getting there. Oh god. Please! Oh no, not again! I have ascended!
You ruined this company enough.
I look up to you! This isn't just about bandwidth.
I did not expect to get hit that quickly with the next one. Boom!
Enough's enough. Give us the password.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
Maybe so. But together, we're unstoppable.
Chai!
So Sam, thank you for the 58 months. Welcome back. Ooh.
This is just too much work.
Oh, he just exploded. Oh, so close to being sis.
Is that it?
I think so.
I did it. I started feeling the parries much better at the end. It was very satisfying. I covered the A, so let's just pretend it was all S. Cool, thanks.
It's over. This is just a bunch of scrap metal now.
I was worried there for a second. But I knew you could do it.
Me too.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
Wait, he has actual sunglasses now.
It's done.
You did it, Chai.
We did it.
I apologize for putting you through all this.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
I won't make the same mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms.
There are lots of openings because all of the heads are now dead.
Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I should have done something sooner. Known things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what matters.
Harry, thank you for 100
And our
bits.
team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner, too.
While it might not look it, I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always wanted for me. And the company.
Peppermint, you need to do things your own way. Never change who you are. I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
I'd like that a lot.
Ah, Chai.
I'd love to help, but don't quite think I, fit a job description. So maybe I should see myself out.
Chai, I think you know yourself. That you are special. Making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference. I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador. A leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
Yay! I did it! Rockstar is such a red fucking flag when it comes to job descriptions, though. If your job asks you to be a rock star, run the fuck away.
Stepped into the light. I couldn't have done it all without you. Synesthesia. Every color when I'm with you. Synesthesia.
Yay, we're fixing cinnamon. She blushed.
Now we stepped into the light. I couldn't have done it all without you. Synesthesia.
Is the moral of the story just create enough like job openings in a company through wanton destruction that you will get the life that you want eventually with a good job? I like how Chai pointed in the wrong fucking direction. Oh, there we go. What an amazing game.
So, your actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job, just in case this doesn't work out.
No. Finished video game. I don't think I can name any major flaws with the game. Like, it was all great. I had an amazing time. There was nothing I could really sit there and be like, I didn't like this part. The platforming, I don't know. I've seen some complaints about it, but I feel like if the jumping was too floaty and forgiving, then it would be far too easy to completely like mess up the fact that it's supposed to be beat focused. The pacing, yeah, I can see what you would be saying there, because like I feel like the first 3 bosses are like 2/3 of the game, and then you kind of just like zwoosh through the last 3. Decided yet, Tetsu. Yeah, no, I will be streaming the direct. Do you guys know what time it starts? Yeah, I'm wondering if they actually cut that level, or if they didn't cut a level and it was just entirely there for a joke. 5 EST, so 10 PM my time. Okay. They did have to cut the level? Oh, okay. Was it a time thing, or was it a this just isn't working thing? Holy moly! Japati, thank you for gifting 10 subs! What the heck? Thank you so much! Welcome, everyone! Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so around mid-game, there was a part where there were a bunch of packs, like they wanted to teach you about the shielding mechanic, and there were a bunch of packs where there was a ton of shielding going on, and it took like multiple rounds to get rid of those shields, which was just kind of like a bit annoying, because it meant that if you touched the shielded ones at all, even if you were trying to touch the unshielded ones, it would just dead stop you. That was a bit frustrating. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that they were just like, we don't get it, but sure. Look, all of the animals. One of them is called Cat. Now 100%? Oh, have you 100%ed it then? I was probably just gonna finish, or like do a little bit more of the Rimworld colony we started. The credits cutscene? No. Unless you mean like the bit where they're like, that finishes with them all sitting at the cliffside together, yes. If there's post credits, no. But no. Hi, how are you? You can't cheat on your video game. It's not right. Immoral. The ending picture was really nice. I don't mean to worry you guys, but today I saw a screenshot, a picture, if you will, of new Laimu model with her tongue sticking out. She will be able to blab, and she will be too powerful. She was not making that face. Because it'll work when her mouth is closed. So she will be able to go bloop. Lime's what happens to your old skin when you shrug out of it? I mean, you say that, but like... That's kind of what happens when you exfoliate. Does anyone else find it really, really satisfying? You know when you get like sunburn and your skin kind of like eventually, like the old skin eventually peels off? That is kind of satisfying, but you're not supposed to do that. So instead, I just like use skincare. That's cool to burn. Yeah, no, I haven't been burned in a very long time, but I do use things like retinol. And occasionally you'll get a little bit of peeling. Oh, thank you, Steve. Yes, please wear sunscreen. I'm really enjoying my new sunscreen. I like it a lot. It is a cream. My old sunscreen was a milk, which was nice, but I think I like the cream. Will you pupate in order to turn into 2.0? Can you imagine if that was just a bit I did? Like for 2 months, I just streamed as like the ferret equivalent of a metapod before a debut or something. And then as you get closer and closer, I'll just draw little cartoon lines on the theropod. Like that. That would actually be a really good one. Yeah, look at this Laimu that was made by... Is this one Wolf Mask again? I think. Look. Yeah, meet my new PNG tuber. It does look a little bit like a Binding of Isaac character. I wonder if it could be put into Binding of Isaac. I want Westkoo. Leon has gone into this really bad habit of attacking the carpet. No, Leon needs mental stimulation. So you need to do find it and teach him things. I cannot do that while I am working.
We somehow made it through all of this. Making things is hard. Things never go as planned. Too many features, not enough time. We want the best.
Make sure Leon gets lots of attention. He's very whiny.
So this is what we made.
What was my favorite track? There were just a lot of them. I feel like things really started going right for me in terms of the rhythm, though, within the cafe section, and then for the last couple of bosses, I felt like they went quite well. I like the final boss a lot. I struggled initially, but it started getting like... I started like getting it towards the end. Oh, what was happening for you? Where you felt like you were doing it wrong?
So please don't complain. Just enjoy. Because at the end of the day, it's all just a game. One we spend thousands and thousands of hours arguing, building, and polishing. But hey, no sweat.
I like that. Was there the Claire de Lune at the end? I didn't hear it. Ah. I got an S rank, but because I had to continue 4 times, it's now a B rank. But on my final one, I got an S. So, I am S. We pretend it is not B, only S.
This is impossible. It's spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Who are you implying?
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Search out the suspicious spectra signals and challenge yourself to find what is behind their emergence. Hunt down the location of the signals in clear stages to discover what's afoot. You can now freely select a part of the game from the sofa, so scour through the campus to find the hidden challenges, go for high scores or any items you may have missed. You mean that I like your pants? Yes. Cinemas is offering his services for customizing your appearance. Corsica has prepped a new time challenge mode to test your abilities to the max, the Rhythm Tower. Talk to them for more information. Wow, the Wall of Fame is unlocked with additional challenges. With even more to achieve, use tickets to unlock models in the model viewer by visiting Corsica or listen to your favorite tunes from the jukebox. Jesus, there's a lot of content. A new difficulty mode has been added, Rhythm Master. Besides being really, really hard, if your rhythm gauge falls to a D, it's an immediate game over. Oh, so it's like Elite Beat Agents. Think you have what it takes? The D is forbidden, I'm sorry, chat. I like how that little snail thing in the background was a sticker.
Mr. Chai, did I ever mention to you my penchant for fashion?
No.
No? And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I really like the left shark
I think
thing.
Sir Macaron programmed me to
Can I be a left shark?
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
That makes no sense, but I am intrigued.
So by all means, dabble in my designs.
Costume. Chai costume. Hair, t-shirts, jacket. Full costumes. Wait, what? Where's the? Wait, no, full costumes. I can't do it. I must have to unlock things. Press for store? What? Got more unlocked than you do? Maybe you should have performed better and gotten more completed achievements throughout the game. Oh. Hats. T-shirt. Jacket. Keto. Pencil. Pencil. Left shark! Oh no. I have the deluxe edition, cheater? Well, yeah. I am streamer. I was given a key. Streamer privilege, after all. Do you like his t-shirt? Like, hold on, let me show you the t-shirt that he wears. It says, I bought the deluxe edition and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. Nyum. What other costumes we got? Left shark. Oh, that's very good. Ooh, I actually genuinely like this one. Look at this. This is cute. Many arms. Handle it. Oh. The chai who lived. I like this one. Alright, what else we got on here? Ooh, I like this one on the cat. Cat becomes dog! Oh, I like this one. This is adorable. This one unsettles me. I don't like that one. That one's uncomfortable. For similar reasons. I like this one though. This is cool. Oh man, that is so good. Look at this shit. These are too good. Oh, Ninja Cinnamon? I love it! I love this one. Look at it. Oh man, what do you do? What do you pick? The hot dog or the chicken? This one makes her look a little bit like a Naruto character. Oh. Oh. Ursuka doesn't have enough outfits. She needs more. One's also cute. Marcus, thank you for the 200 bits. All right, choose your fighter. Perfect. Oh, you did a poll. It's too late. Democracy has failed us. I love the eyes as well.
So, Macaron, any idea what these signals might be?
No, but honestly, I'm not that
Yeah,
worried.
I saw the 808 one and it makes me uncomfortable.
So we can ignore
Thank
them?
you for the 200 bits
Of course
though.
we should investigate them. But we're a team now. Whatever it is, we can take it.
Completos?
Yeah. But first, we need to find it.
Well, Peppermint's identified what parts of the campus they're at. So all we need to do is head there.
Well, I guess I'll get to it then. You and Roxanne go way back, but I have to wonder, how did you not figure out Peppermint was her daughter?
I
One
reach
thing
out, you didn't
about
either.
Roxanne, she always drew a hard line between work and her private life. In a way, I get it. But I think even she realizes you can't just turn a blind eye.
So, you think she and Peppermint will be alright?
Not sure it's something you just get over quickly. They've been on their own for quite some time. But that'll be part of my 3-step fix-up
Riley,
plan.
and thank you for the 13 months.
Cinnamon,
Welcome back.
fix up the
Thank you,
company,
thank you.
And fix up the Vandelay family.
That's a lot on your plate.
Hey, compared to what we just did, it's nothing.
You know, this game has like a ton of post-game content. There's like a challenge tower, there's a bunch more doors to open, which may or may not generate more plot.
So, Chai, I know there may be more pressing issues, but I thought about testing something out.
Uh-oh. What now?
We know we've got a handle on your abilities, but how far can we push them?
I can already sense this will be a lot of work.
I made a challenge program. I want to see how much we can overcome as a team. It's what I would consider a stress test on our survivability.
I don't need stress.
Or it could be fun, depending on how you look at it. Regardless, I've set it up. and if
Reporting
you want
Miss
to give
Fever
it a
updates?
try,
Wait, did we get
just let me know.
another, wait, we didn't get a nerf, did we? Don't tell me if we got, like, I don't want to know. Ooh. I see. I see. Wait, what was it doing? What was it doing with Gust of Mist before? You know?
I'm a bit worried about Peppermint.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just be supportive. Even though you did the fighting, she's been through a lot emotionally. I'm sure she wants to close the book on this chapter.
Yeah.
Reservation Evoker got -5 healing. You guys are broken.
That's a good idea. Even I don't know what to expect from those, so you might want to prep yourself just in case.
2 additional allies. Isn't that the entire 5-man party then?
Even with this all over, you still
Wait.
seem on edge.
Can't really change my personality. I
Wait.
like to think of all risks.
You can't.
But I will say...
No, you banned Gray, not Graygle.
First met.
Now that I would agree with. I may
You
be a
just
bit
banned some poor person called Gray.
detail-oriented, but
Unban
hanging out
them.
is nice. Plus, everyone's so different.
Bully
It'll bring in a
mods.
nice perspective.
Yeah, I wasn't used to group work either, but it's kind of fun.
Well, even when it's not fun, at least I can say it's
Tyranny. Oppression. Rise up, chat. Rise up. Everyone there.
I know there are these signals to chase down, but can't we celebrate the victory for a moment?
It's not a victory until we are sure we're finished. This isn't some video game, Chai. You can't just beat the boss and call it a day.
But what if it is, Peppermint? What if it is?
I assure you it's not. Now quit slacking and let's investigate these timely discovered spectra signals.
I know we've had our ups and downs, but I gotta say, we did it, Peppermint.
I hope you learned something from all this.
Wait, there was a lesson?
Pretty sure you were hoping Project Armstrong would give you a shortcut to what you always wanted.
True.
And that wasn't exactly what you got.
Also true.
And you realized that you actually have to put in the work to get what you want.
I see where you're going with this.
Anyway, that's what I got from it, but I expected to take a bit more time to sink into that head of yours.
What an excellent game. It's really cool to know, though, that if I want to, I can come back and just, like, engage with the challenge levels in the post-game a lot. This pleases me.